I am ready to go, ready to hit Greece tonight, then Barcelona, then Paris, then Amsterdam, what?
South of the equator, navigating, gotta hit the road, gotta hit the road. Deep sea diving around the clock, bikini bottoms, lager tops. I could get used to this. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone. I'll be riding shotgun underneath the hot sun, feeling like a someone.
Land ahoy! Hey, I'm Crystal, an American traveling the globe. Today, we're south of the Black Sea, east of the Aegean Sea, and northwest of the Mediterranean. This isn't Ibiza? Terrorist attacks in Istanbul and Ankara, plus fighting on the east side of the country, make Turkey a questionable travel destination. Was I gonna let that stand in my way of a good time? Turkey, let's go. Ah! Spoiler alert, this country is dangerous. If you're shy, on a diet, or anti-adventure, a $20 visa pre-purchased online gets you in. First stop, Istanbul. Public transportation is easy. A ferry ride for less than 50 cents takes you from the Asian side of town into Europe. Since Istanbul sits on both continents, this is officially where East meets West. Famous mosques and palaces still standing from the Ottoman Empire are concentrated in the old city on the Sultan Ahmed. There's even an underground palace here. Characters from Greek mythology are etched in the stone pillars holding up the place. In all of Turkey, including Istanbul, visitors, especially Black Americans, stand out. Strangers will politely ask for photos. If you're a solo traveler, don't expect to stay solo for long. As I walked by a neighborhood playground, these kids screamed. This is for everybody who thinks it's not safe. This girl is flipping you off, by the way. They spoke no English, but demanded dance lessons. Yes, there are creeps everywhere, but Turkey is filled with loving, warm, and awesome people. Like these two, Sezgi extended an invite to family dinner, a night on the town, and some good old-fashioned Turkish coffee and fortune-telling. And a doll that looks like me? I keep on falling. Beware. Good music and street parties will find you. Welcome to Istanbul's hottest neighborhood, Kadıköy, a former Byzantine city transformed into this. $3 to $4 will get you a beer, $5 or $6 for a cocktail. Locals will admit the city once notorious for its nightlife and all-night parties has changed. President Erdogan is pushing this country towards a more conservative Islamic state. On the banks of the Black Sea, I found my tribe. House and techno filled the open air, and we partied through sunrise, which brings us here. Ever heard of rakı spelled like this? A spirit that tastes kind of like peppermint schnapps and is served with chilled water, ice, and a table full of Turkish food. Hospitality is big here. This group of friends I met on the Black Sea quickly adopted me as one of their own. Danger! If you're on a diet, this is a bad place to be. The rounds keep coming. Speaking of Turkish food. Okay, so this is a very, very spicy pepper here in Turkey, and very, very spicy dried pepper on top of more spicy. I'm about to eat all of this because I am Turkish at heart. I am having lamb intestines. Well, we think it's lamb, we don't know what animal it is. So I don't know which is stranger, the fact that I'm about to eat a sheep's head, brain, cheek, and all that, or the fact that there's a black girl in Turkey. If that's too much, Little Caesars delivers here. How about a Turkish breakfast? That's everything in the fridge, on the table. Unless it's Ramadan, the Muslim holiday of all-day fasting. You can join the crowds outside for iftar, the traditional meal shared when the sun goes down. In the touristy parts of town, people speak English, but don't expect to make it far without a Turkish-speaking guide, or at least have one help you map your route.
All right, we're going for it.
It was me, and it was you. I'm coming through with my crew. Remember the crew from the Black Sea? To the base of the Mediterranean. Welcome to the Fethiye province. A backpacker's secret, frequented by mostly Turks, Kabak Valley is a one-of-a-kind hippie experience. Right after Ramadan, the beaches and caves here are the place to be.
I've been traveling the globe for 6 months. This week I'm in Turkey on the southern coast where it's absolutely beautiful. I've learned a lot on this trip. I've pushed myself and I've grown tremendously.
All throughout the valley, there is a huge variety in lodging options. I took the cheaper route, but still, killer views and complimentary breakfasts. Check out this bamboo bungalow at Mandala with a shower, toilet, and electricity inside. Or down the hill, you've got camping options.
Camped in this tent last night and it was really nice.
Tree houses and tents for sleeping, outdoor lounges for swinging, relaxing, and campfires. The best part? Complimentary meals. Danger! The beaches, gorgeous as they are no friend to soft skin. Small investment in water shoes protects from all the unseen, pokey little creatures.
So today, for the first time in 4 days, I am leaving Kabak Beach and we are going to Butterfly Valley in southern Turkey, really close to Greece. Sometimes you forget your bathing suit to go to the beach party. But good thing I wore a bra and underwear today. Please don't tell my mom, okay? Freak out if she knows I'm camping in Turkey. Definitely don't tell my granny. Shit.
Beware. There are suspicious characters here. Like this guy. Or me, who turned the camp into a hair salon. Braids are rare and exotic here, so curiosity turned into free labor. I braided some hair myself and threw my weave into the fire. Liberating. Some DJs passing through invited me along to their next tour stop. Hitchhiking is common here, so welcome to Akyaka. Merhaba. Popular for kite surfing and cruising the Aegean Sea.
Welcome to my beautiful life.
Ramadan's over, so the weather, hot and humid, makes for a perfect vacation. This kind of feels like the California of Turkey, especially here at the Deli Mehmet, a funky, stylish cocktail bar with great vibes. My tab is still open. Hey, I tried to send money to the owner, but PayPal is just one of many sites blocked here, as well as Wikipedia and Periscope. But what Akyaka does have is live music, often popular American covers, inflated drink prices, and all night after parties. Though it's rare, it happened. I found another Black American. Rashida, an expat from DC who lives and works in Muğla, was off work for the summer, So we took on the country. We couch surfed.
We got our whole camping operation set up here. They take this seriously.
We explored.
So we are on the way to Kosh, but we decided to take a little break, a little driving break. The plan was to just go get our toes in, but we fully committed on accident. We're in Wallachia today, and we are gonna fly. Getting high. I don't know if my head's gonna fit in this helmet.
A company called Gravity took us paragliding 7,000 feet over the mountains, the Blue Lagoon, and the Mediterranean. In certain parts of the country, like Oludenis, frequent British tourists means higher prices, English speakers, and nightclubs. Want more chill? An inner-city bus can take you to Gökçeada Island from Istanbul for $10 round trip.
Let's go.
A rare vacation destination for anyone not Turkish, but figuring out how to get around is half the fun. On an island with very limited English, I hitchhiked by myself wearing this. So, was Turkey dangerous? In Turkey, I'm Crystal Sparks.
That was probably the unsexiest jump ever.
It was very good.